Start by taking your hair down and parting it to get ready for detangling. I like to go individually within the 4 sections and just really make sure I get rid of any knots and shedded hair that might be left there. And then just to be extra, I like to use the mane and tail detangler, and I spray that into my roots and make sure that I bring it down to my ends, and then that way I can really get a good detangle with a wide tooth comb. If you don't detangle your hair before relaxing, oftentimes that's how you end up with a lot of breakage or the dreads that you sometimes get at the end of it because your hair fuses into one big, giant, ugly knot. Once you're done detangling, make sure you go section by section and get rid of all the shedded hair. I'm telling you, this will make your relaxer process so much easier. Here I've sectioned my hair into 4 sections, leaving the front and the back one down, and as you can see, the other 2 up. And that's just so I can base my scalp with oils. I got this growth oil product from Sally Beauty Supply, and it's just a mix of a whole bunch of really good natural oils for your hair. Once you're done with that, what I like to do is go around my edges, my ears, and the nape of my neck with petroleum jelly, and that's just to keep my sensitive skin from getting burnt with the relaxer. Once your entire scalp is based, go on and grab the Motions Pre-Treatment Conditioner. If your relaxer doesn't come with a pre-treatment conditioner, you can just grab any moisturizing conditioner you have laying around. And what I do is I just apply that to my hair that's previously relaxed, and that keeps me from having any overlapping or double processing. So if you're like me and you're really sloppy when you're applying your relaxer, this will keep you from getting breakage and thin ends. I'm telling you, it is a lifesaver. Grab your relaxer and whichever activator comes with it and get ready to mix them together. The one that comes in the Motions is like a pretty pink jelly, and I really liked it. I felt like it was pretty conditioning and it kept it from being as runny as some of the other relaxers can be. Here are just some pictures of what it looked like before I stirred it together and what it looks like after. Here what I'm using is a technique that I picked up from MsKibibi. I'll put her link below. She has a really awesome channel on hair health. And basically what I do is I just put my hair in 2 little buns and I clip a shower cap over it just to keep from overlapping and getting my hair wet while I'm relaxing the front half. I'm not skilled or fast enough to do my entire head in one sitting, so what I do is I divide my hair into 2 sections when I'm relaxing. And this way I can really focus and make sure both ends or both halves are exactly how I want them to turn out to be. So here I'm applying the relaxer right at the roots with a coloring brush, and that can also be picked up at Sally's. I think it cost me like $1.50, nothing big. And I'm just applying the relaxer on my roots, and I'm trying to be as fast and as careful as possible, but I'm quite messy, so I like to keep a towel handy, and I think you guys should definitely do the same. I like to do my edges last because that's where my hair tends to be fine and where I tend to cook and burn fastest. So if I do that towards the end, I can hold out longer than if I start there. And here I'm just going through with a comb, or you can use the spatula that they give you just to make sure that the relaxer is smooth and that my hair actually turns out straight. Because what happens is sometimes your hair processes, but if you don't smooth it, it's like, I don't know, it's like crispy, curly, I don't even know how to explain what happens, but yeah, you're gonna definitely want to smooth your hair once you're done relaxing. Hey guys, so I just got out of the shower and I finished relaxing the front of my hair, and as you can see, it's pretty straight. I did have a tiny bit of overlapping in this front section right here, but I caught it early and I rinsed it, and I did put the neutralizing shampoo on it, and I rinsed out that area of my hair first. So the relaxer was on there for about 5 minutes. So I'll just keep that in mind when I'm deep conditioning, and I'll make sure to give this little section a bit more loving. Right now, I just finished rinsing out the neutralizing shampoo from the front half of my hair, and I did I did, and when I got out of the shower, sorry, I'm really tired, it's 4 in the morning. When I did get out of the shower, I just used the neutralizing shampoo again, rubbed it in my hand, and then just rubbed it in the front of my hair as though it was a leave-in conditioner, just in case I didn't get out all the product from a full once-over wash. And this way, I'm able to, just cut the relaxing process. So I'm going to quickly move on to the back section so that I'm able to finish up this relaxer. I'm going to split my hair into 2 like I did in the back section, making sure that it's fairly tight so I don't accidentally overlap. I'm making sure to line it up with the part of where I last relaxed my hair, and I'm going to turn around in just a second to show you what I mean. And the good thing too is since you separate it in 2, you can feel where the new growth still is and where it has been relaxed away. So now on with the video. Here I'm doing the exact same thing that I did in the front, and which is just focusing on my new growth and trying to get it as close to the scalp as possible without it burning my head. As you can see, there are some little spots that I missed, but when I go back and smooth my relaxer through, I make sure that it's more evenly coated. Alright, I just got out of the shower and I'm done relaxing my hair. I'm pretty happy with the results. My hair is fairly straight and my baby hairs are like pretty straight too. Wow, I'm so tired. It is 6 in the morning and I do have work in the morning, but the things women will do for beauty. So I'm quickly just going to comb through my hair. Okay, and then I'm gonna grab the Motions Leave-In Conditioner. It's really runny, and just run it through my hair. They know it's runny, and then it even says towel blot excess. It's so weird. Whatever. So I'm just gonna shake it through my roots, put it in evenly, and then I'm gonna go over it with my own leave-ins that I have a bit more faith in. I'm going to grab my Wave Nouveau Finishing Moisturizing Lotion, which is my go-to leave-in, and I'm gonna grab about a quarter size amount for my whole head. And I'm just running it from root to tip. And then lastly, I'm just going to grab my Silk Elements Olive Oil Heat Protecting Spray. I'm gonna spray maybe like 10 pumps into my hand. Should look something like that. And then I'm gonna just run it root to tip again because in the morning, well, in a few hours, I'm going to flat iron my hair. And there you have it, my relaxer is complete. Hopefully this tutorial helped you guys, and I hope your at-home relaxer is equally as successful.